Hey there, I'm Kat from earthmason.com and I'm going to show you how I upcycle food containers to grow basil. What we need are going to be a container that has some height on it. The reason for this is because I want to be able to grow the seedlings inside and create a greenhouse effect with this. There are some ventilation holes already in it, but I just poked a couple more with a knife. Now the other thing we need to do as well is have drainage. So I've actually got two containers here, two bottoms. And this bottom, the top one, has what I'm gonna do is fill this with soil. So I've got here a container mix. You could get a potting mix as well, but just something that's light. Actually, just take a little bit off. Without packing it down, we don't want to pack it down quite yet. Make some indents just with, make some with my finger. I'm creating 8 little bunches that I'm going to fill with basil seeds. Use a little bit of worm frass. So this is worm poop that has been harvested. It's full of nitrogen and good stuff that the plants like. I just want to put a tiny bit because this is going to promote the root growth. It's going to promote the plant to grow. It's going to give it nutrients to do that. And just like, you can just sprinkle the rest. Then I'm gonna get my basil packet. Sometimes when you're opening these packets, there might be seeds at the top. Wiggle it, make sure they all fall to the bottom so that you don't have seeds spilling out. But it's really easy. What I just do is I just unload them into my hand like that, and then I take just a little pinch and I put them in each hole. You don't have to worry about having exact amounts. The idea here with planting the basil is that you really just want to have bunches of basil so that it'll be easier to transplant into the outdoor pots. I've put the seeds in there. I'm just gonna take soil and fill them back up. You want to do a little bit of patting down just to get rid of the excess air pockets. I like kind of calling it tucking in the beds. So you're just gonna like a little bit firmly, but you don't want to pack it on. After you've planted seeds like this, or you've transplanted seedlings into a new container, you always want to water right after, because this also eliminates the excess air bubbles. I have some water, but it's also mixed with some nutrients, some fertilizer, liquid fertilizer. It's diluted down. So, and if you're curious what those are, check out Earth Mason Instagram. I have a video covering which fertilizers and compost teas and stuff that I use. I'm gonna spray it. And I'm gonna give it a pretty liberal soak. You don't wanna like totally blast the water, but you do wanna make sure that the water flows through the soil. So now we have a little environment where the seeds can sprout, and this is actually going to go under a lamp with a heat pad underneath as well. So I'm gonna... Okay, here is my grow setup indoors. This is a shelving unit. What I've done is I've attached a grow light here at the top. It doesn't really matter which one you get, as long as it's a full spectrum light. That's really important. Here I have some Roma tomato seedlings that I need to transplant very soon. My new my new little greenhouse. And what I have here is a seedling heat map. You can get these at gardener stores. What I do is I just set this on top of there, a timer on the lamp as well to give it 8 hours of sun. We're gonna check in on these in about 10 days. Is it 7 to 10 days roughly?